Good afternoon. So today I'm so happy to be
Recording in progress.
To be the host of the webinar, which is specially organized by Help Agency and Southern University of Science and Technology. And also we're so pleased to invite some keynote speakers from Southern University of Science and Technology. They are Professor Chen Ran, who is the Associate Professor of Department of Computer Science and Engineering. So, hello, Professor Chen Ran.
Hi.
Yeah, hello.
Nice to see you.
Me too, thank you. And also, Ms. Long Jing, who is the Associate Director of SUSTech Global. Long Ran, 你好.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, hello. Okay, so good. And Mr. Yu Zhen, who is the Admission Officer of International Office, SUSTech Global, Southern University of Science and Technology. Hello, Mr. Yu Zhen. 于老师你好。
下午好。Good
Okay, so now I'm going to invite my colleague Clara to give the opening speech for this webinar, and I hope you will enjoy the webinar. You will get more information about Southern University of Science and Technology. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Wendy. Thanks for everybody to join this webinar, which is specially organized by Help Agency and Southern University of Science and Technology. Today, we are so pleased to invite Professor Chen Ran, who is currently an associate professor with the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Southern University of Science and Technology, China, to give a presentation to introduce computer-related major. Previously, Professor Chen Ran was a research fellow 2016 until 2018 with the School of Computer Science, University of Birmingham, UK. He received the PhD degree in computer science from the University of Surrey, UK, and his main research interest is artificial or computational intelligence, based learning, modeling, and optimization. So now let's warmly welcome Professor Chen Ran to give the speech.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. I feel so pleased to have this opportunity to introduce our university, as well as a brief introduction to my research. So my talk today consists of two parts. For the first part, I'm going to spend about 20 to 25 minutes to introduce our university. So I'll start with this part. Okay, so as you can see, the picture, the photo, is exactly where we live and where we study, the SUSTech. We have 9 mountains and 1 river across our university campus. It's very beautiful. Okay, so the introduction to SUSTech consists of 5 parts. For the first part, is about the university itself, some statistics and data. So generally speaking, SUSTech is a high quality and innovative public research university. So firstly, we are aimed at doing high quality research, world-class research. And secondly, it's a public one. So here is the brief history of our university. Established in 2011, it's exactly 11 years ago. So during the past 1 decade, we have 3 presidents. So Chen Shiyi, Zhu Jingshi, Chen Shiyi, and Xue Qikun. So although the university has a relatively young history, but we have made remarkable achievements during the past 1 decade. For example, in 2018, the university has been ranked 8th among all the mainland Chinese universities by THE ranking. And last year, according to the Nature Index, the university is ranked as one of the world's top 15 universities in the table. So in the following, here are the important statistics about the university. During the past 10 years, we were growing rapidly. Now we have 1,310 faculties and 4,543 undergraduates. As you can see that the ratio between the faculty members and the undergraduate students is very high. It means that the resources averaged by every student is very rich here. And we have now master programs of 15, and we have 30 departments, and we have a similar number of graduate students for undergraduate students. So in total, we provide courses of 37 majors or courses, divided by 5 colleagues. So the first is the engineering college where I am in. So this is the largest college of the university. As you can see, for engineering college, there are many majors that you might be interested in. And the second largest is a science college. For example, the physics, chemistry, biology. So fundamental sciences majors. In addition, we have a medicine. So we have a joint major in collaboration with the PCL in the UK for medicine school. And in addition, we have economics majors and management majors. So as you might be interested, so for the 37 majors or courses, which one you prefer to study? I believe that for most undergraduate, no, not undergraduate, for most high school students, you might not be 100% clear about what you are going to learn or what you are interested in. But for students at SUSTech, we provide opportunities. The program actually is called 1+3 or 2+2. So it means that when joining the university, you don't have to decide for the first year or the second year. You don't have to decide which major to take, but you have opportunities to explore what you are interested in. So after 1 or 2 years study here, you might choose a course you are interested in. And even you regret what your first choice, you still have a chance to alter, or you change your major after some time of study. It's very flexible. So we provide more than 1+1, 1+3, or 2+2. So I think the colleague-based system is one of the very important features of SUSTech. So once joining SUSTech, you will be allocated to 6 of the colleagues. The colleagues here are different from what I mentioned. It's not about academic studies, not about the course program. It's about your life. So once joining the colleague, one of the colleagues, you will have a different environment in addition to the courses, to the academic educations. You will be allocated to a dormitory building inside one college, and the students in the same college will live together, and there are many activities you can join and you can organize inside the college. It's kind of similar to Hogwarts in Harry Potter, as you might have known about. So after joining the college, you will have a colleague advisor. Actually, for any undergraduate student at SUSTech, you will have at least 2 advisors or supervisors. One is from your colleague. It's about your life here. So you have opportunities to communicate the advisors in the college. And on the other hand, if you are interested in academia, interested in academic research, you will have another advisor who will be supervise you in your research. You could join the labs of the advisors as well. So, about the Chinese figure, I will explain it in English. So, although we have only 1,300 faculty members, more than 90 of us have experienced in working or study overseas. And of course, 100% we have PhD degrees. And 60% of us have experiences in top 100 universities overseas. So among all the faculty members, there are about 5%. The exact number is 55, as you can see here, are what we call 院士, academicians from the Chinese Academy, US Academy, Canada Academy, Australian Academy. So the ratio here is about 5%, and 36 of them are full-time. And for all of such faculty members, you could meet them in your colleague. And they all teach undergraduate courses. It's very important because, as SUSTech, no matter what academic achievement one faculty member has, he has to teach at least one undergraduate course. So it's one of our academicians called Chen Xiaofei and Yu Dapeng as well. So they are teaching undergraduate courses. And of course, the development of SUSTech has a high relevance to our academic achievement. As you may know, one important indicator about academic achievement is the grant. So averagely, in 2017, the per capita science and technology expenditure of SUSTech was 1 million yuan. So it means that for every SUSTech professor, we have a more than sufficient grant to support our research. And in addition, more importantly, we are able to provide resources to undergraduate students to do research you might be interested in. The other important indicator about research is publication. So when we talk about publications, we don't count the numbers. We care about the quality. So from 2019 to 2021, the faculty members of SUSTech have published 26 high-quality research papers in the two journals, as you might know, Nature and Science. So, for example, in 2019, so 2 years ago, one of our professors published a work in Nature, and the work was nominated as top 10 scientific advances in the year. Of course, because we have so many world-class achievements in research, we have been issued a number of scientific research platforms. For example, we have the Nobel Prize Center, and we have the Shenzhen International Center for Mathematics. For this center, actually, in China mainland, there are fewer than 15. If I remember clearly, the number should be 30 all over China, and SUSTech has one of them. And for our department, computer science, we have a Turing Award Center. Actually, it's because the director of the center was a Turing Award winner. Of course, we have a world-class equipment, labs, and computing resources to support our world-class research. And as you can see, for undergraduate students, because we have resources, we have time to supervise the students. So for undergraduate students, they are being able to publish top quality papers during their undergraduate studies. So it's very important because for the students who are able to publish top quality papers, they have better chances in their applications to continue their studies abroad. So now let's talk about your futures. After you joining SUSTech for 4 years, what you are going to do when you're leaving SUSTech. Actually, the majority of our students are going to pursue their further courses. So 40% of our students will pursue their degrees outside mainland China. It means that they're going abroad. And the 30% of the students will stay in China to continue their studies. And if you are not interested in pursuing further courses, masters or PhDs, no worries. We have our another advantage here because of the city. You know, we are in Shenzhen. Shenzhen is a top city in China because of its high technologies. So we have Huawei, we have Tencent, we have Dajiang, and 30% of the students will join one of the top companies, tech companies, to do a job. So here is the more detailed statistics. So for the students between 2015 and 2021, so there are 1,491 of them joining overseas students. And you can see the majority actually went to America. And the others went to Europe, Australia, Japan, and Singapore or Hong Kong. Mostly importantly, almost 50%, half of the students further studied outside mainland were admitted by top 50 universities ranked by QS. And here are some statistics. So one thing very important here, for Chinese universities, we have some kind of admission without exam, we call. So when you go further for postgraduate study, so if you are graduated from a top level university such as SUSTech in China, you will have a chance to apply for a university without participating in the national exam. So the rate here is very important. For SUSTech, as you can see, it has almost a 30% rate of students who will have a chance to go to graduate study to other university in China mainland without national exam. So 30% is among the top levels in China, similar to Zhejiang University. And for the jobs, as I mentioned, because we are located in Shenzhen, a city of high tech, we have a close relationships with the tech companies here, such as Pengxun, Huawei, and even Alibaba. So we could recommend students to internship and even to get the final job offer. Okay, so why join us? Apart from all of them, very importantly, we are an international institution. As you can see, I'm not talking about Chinese. I'm talking English. Actually, when we do teaching, we are requested to teach in English. So because we have international students. Actually, not only students here, we have a certain number of faculty or staff members from overseas. Of course, they speak English, they teach English. So the environment must be at least bilanguage. So we offer English environment here. And for our campus, if you join, you can find it different from a traditional Chinese university in a way that it's more international. All the equipment, all the environments, if you live here, you find it different. And of course, when we built our university, we were targeting the international reputation. That's why we ranked high. We made achievements in the international world rankings. Of course, we also rank high in China. So during the past 10 years, we have made very important partnerships with global universities. And 40% of our partner universities are among the top 100 universities. So here, it's worth mentioning that for every undergraduate student, you will have an opportunity to be exchanged, to join an exchange program to a top universities overseas for 3 months or 6 months. So short-term exchange program. So here is the statistics. 40% of our senior faculty are overseas citizens. 95% faculty members studied or work outside China mainland. 43% of papers are in international collaboration effort. Or it means that for our faculty members, for example, me or my colleagues here, because they already established some collaborations, some contacts when they were studying or working overseas, it's natural that we keep collaborating with our previous colleagues. And on one hand, we are able to do research internationally. On the other hand, more importantly for you, we are able to write recommend letters or reference letters for you. If you apply to universities, we have connections. And here are some collaborations, international features about our university. Okay, so it's an overview about our ranking internationally. So actually, we are growing very quickly. For example, the first time we were ranked by Times ranking, THE, we were ranked about around 300 internationally. And after 3 years now, we are ranked 162 globally and 33rd in Asia. The rank is 9 in China. So now inside China mainland, according to QS or THE, we are ranked 9 and 13 respectively. So actually, there is another ranking. It's a sub-ranking about THE. So for the youngest universities ranking, we are ranked first in China. So it means that for university having a young history like us, no one could do better than us. And for the ranking worldwide, we are ranked 13 all over the world. Okay, it's some international collaboration platforms. For example, with the PCL Medicine School, with the Tokyo University, we have a research center. Actually, it's in our department. So the school with the KCVL is very important because this is the only school inside China mainland approved by MOE. So it means that our medicine school is recognized by the UK as an official medical school. It's the only one in China. And we have a worldwide advisory council from different universities. So different programs, international programs. So here is the degree program we offer. Of course, it's not offered only to SUSTech undergraduate students. It's offered to anyone who is interested to apply for. So, of course, you have a better chance because you study here. So after you complete your undergraduate study, if you want to apply for further courses, for PhD courses, for example, we have our own collaborations with international universities for the joint PhD program. So you can apply for that. In addition, during the undergraduate studies, you could visit top universities such as MIT. So here are the programs. Of course, we support not only in the way that we have collaborations with them, we could provide a sponsorship, scholarship to you for you to study outside mainland China during your undergraduate studies here. Okay. Eventually, but very importantly, you might be interested in the environment. As I mentioned, it's international. So for student housing, because I was studying in the UK, I know what it looked like in the UK. So here, I believe it's better because we have a plenty of space. So in the UK, it could be a little bit crowded, but here we offer plenty of shared spaces. You could live here. You could you have a living rooms. You have every colleague has its own activity rooms, and you could go to gyms, swimming pool, and basketball, football, tennis. Everything is free of charge inside the campus. Okay, and eating. I believe that for Asian students, you must enjoy the eating here because we have a very top level chefs offering different kinds of foods. That's the spots I mentioned. All the photos are taken from our campus. So, and everything is free of charge, okay? And if you are interested, we have many associations on campus. It's about arts, it's about sports and scientific innovations. So if you are interested in it, you can join. Oh, by the way, you know, Shenzhen has a very nice weather. A little bit hot, but not as hot as Malaysia, maybe. To you, it must be cool here. And the air quality is very, very nice, very good. So, because as you might know, there is actually some pollution in some parts of China, but here, no, because it's a seashore city. And our university, our campus is located inside several mountains, and the environment is very nice. And of course, traffic is convenient. It's about 200 or 300 meters to a train station, a railway station. And from the city train station, it's just 2 subway stations. Okay, so now it's about the city. About city, I'm not to talk too much about it. You might check it by yourself. The city is a well-known city about the high technologies. Here is a rank. So if we talk about the economy competitiveness, it's ranked 9 globally. So why? Actually, the city also has a young history, but it has many high-tech companies here. Here is the overview. So we have a Tencent, Huawei, Mindtree, Dajiang, BYD, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's about the history statistics. During the past several years, we have actually admitted a number of international students from different countries. Here is an example. For example, Chen Zheng from Malaysia. He graduated last year and he was employed by United Overseas Bank. And we provide sufficient scholarship to international students to support your studies here. And here are some programs for international students. Oh, here is the admission process. So now we are at the stage of online interview. After this stage, we will be issuing the offer. And then in July, you could apply for visa. So for these details, you might be referred to our colleagues about it, because I'm not a professional here. General requirements, okay. I'm gonna skip this part because I'm not professional about this. Okay, so about the university, that's for today.